Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I thought that it's Christmas tomorrow for me at least, so I thought, hey, let's make a new friendly guide. It's from the title you can probably see that it's the first 5 countries I would recommend you play 1.3.1 edition. So yeah, let's get started. The first country you should absolutely play is Italy. First off, because we're in the tutorial, and the tutorial is kinda good actually. I recommend you do that first of all, and when you're done with the tutorial you leave the game and you start up without the help of the guides here, and do an Italy campaign historical. For all of these 5 I would recommend you do it historical because it's the easiest. So yeah, and why they're super easy, because if we go into a normal game we can see here that they have kind of easy tree. You just take, we can pick it apart kind of quickly. Here you want to get this one. This is important. You also want to go down here and and sometimes you want to go down in this region and go down no befriend Turkey. Yeah, that's good. So it's like there's some stuff here, but mostly it's like you get bonuses for research. You can keep up ahead in research and you can be like one of the best technology nations, but you don't have that many claims and war goals and that kind of stuff. You only have like this one, and you should pick claims. If you're going to place Italy for your first nation, I would recommend you watch my startup video on how to play Italy startup, how to do it. Yeah, that's mostly it for Italy. They're super easy. Just focusing on taking down Yugoslavia, occupying Albania, and then helping Germany here by pushing out here. Yeah, that's mostly it. So let's move on to the fourth one. The second country you should play is Germany. Mostly because after you played Italy, you've had Germany as an ally, and you've seen one time, if you have you should have historical AI on as well. Didn't mention that last time, but they will do something like going down Rhineland. They will demand Sudanland. They will do the stuff going down Danzig War, and World War II will break out with Poland in the Allies and all of this kind of stuff. And what's important is that you've seen it as Italy, but you've not been one have to go down these national focuses, because the German one is absolutely quite overwhelming before you know how to navigate it. And there's 2 parts. There's the left part where it's like there's some things important. These 2 are good. About 1 is okay. The Molotov-Ribbentrop fax is essential, and this one you gotta get up later. That's mostly the best things. This one is okay, but yeah. The other part is here in the right. It's Auslösch, the Sudanland, Danzig War, around Magnet, Operation Württemberg. Yeah, that's the important stuff, and fate of Czechoslovakia. And yeah, everything here is like important, but there's some stuff that's not. And there's some trick cards here you don't want to do. Stay away from anti-Comintern Pact and peace befriending. They won't help you. Stay away of demanding Slovenia and going down here. You don't have time for that. I think if you manage to fit the time, do that. And yeah, I just feel like it's important for Germany. And here as well, you should absolutely check out my startup. And there's 2 to choose from right now. They're old, but they still work. There's nothing wrong with either of them, so just pick one. Yeah, in Germany, what you want to do, main goal is you're going to annex Austria, Czechoslovakia, and as Italy, you've probably seen Germany do with this, or if you watch YouTubers play game, you will know that that kind of stuff happens. And then when the war breaks out, and Poland and France are both in allies, you'll have to fight a 2-front war, but you don't want to do it for too long. So what you do is you focus on east, take down. You will have to push to low. Well, you gotta hold low, Warsaw, Polish and these cities here, and then they will surrender. And after that, you can focus all your energy on the west. And what you do then is you do the around Magnet stuff. So you want to do, and you want to. The goal is to beat Poland before around Magnet is done, and that's 70 days. You have 70 days to take this land. Seems hard. It's not. You will have all of this as your border, so you can push up here, and you can push down here, and you can also push from here from the west. So it's quite easy. And when you've done here with that, send those divisions over here, push through Netherlands, down Belgium, and right into Paris. And when Paris has fallen, you will at most you'll have to go to Orléans. You will not have to go further. It depends though, which cities you take here in the east. So yeah, that's Germany. Let's move on to the third nation you should play. The third nation I think you should play is US. Uh, mostly and stay democratic. Mostly because I feel like though they seem hard in the beginning, they have such an easy focus tree, and you don't have to worry about much stuff. So, and with the exploit of taking Venezuela, uh, maybe you shouldn't do that if it's your third let's play, but it's totally an exploit. But yeah, then it's super easy. But okay, so what's why US and not UK or France? Well, maybe France, I was thinking, but the thing is, as US, you don't have to worry about colonies, nothing. The only thing you have to worry about is getting rid of the Great Depression, and that's here. That's it. And the only thing it needs you to do is be at war. So what happens is, you join the Allies, you declare war on Germany. Well, yeah, you come into war, and you get rid of the Great Depression. But they may seem hard, but the thing is, all of these gives you political power. So what you want to do is you get all of these up, and this one, and that's all the demagogues you will get in the early game at least. So which one should you pick? Well, you should. It can be tough, yeah, but and there's some stuff that's important, like we're industrialist and don't build civilians. You have 130 of them. 30 of them is damaged though, so yeah, that's going to have to be fixed. But yeah, you want a war industrialist, a theorist, probably this infantry guy, but this one, no, not the infantry guy this early, but the industrial, maybe even you can fit in silent workhorse. Then it's the first one you should do. It's that one. But the thing, okay, so we're super easy. Things to look out for in the tech tree is war propaganda. Do that as soon as possible. Same with prepare intervention. Same with giant quake. Same with limited intervention. Same with this one here. And same with issue war bonds. As soon as you can do them, you should do them. As soon, ASAP. Like, no waiting. There's nothing. You have to go down. This is the end goal is limited intervention. So, and all of these have world tension limits. So that's bad. But yeah, we're kinda easy. You start off kinda bad. You snowball really hard. You have loads of factors, unlimited space. Yeah, very good. And if you really don't want to play these as a third one because you don't like this kind of stuff, you should play France. But the thing is, I feel like, yeah, maybe. But the thing is, they have colonies. They're easier because the only thing you do is you go down, go with Britain. So this, and then this. Then you go down this. Then you go, and then this, and then you go this one, and then you go this one. That's exactly the day. It's perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing that if you do like exactly like that, and then you get rid of all the bad stuff. You get rid of these two here, and things with France you have to worry about here, 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 all of these stuff here, and these islands out here belong to you as well. See here, France. And that can be tough if you're new, so I would totally recommend US. And you even have a puppet that's Philippines, and I'm not sure if you're integrated puppet. No, we're just a normal puppet. Okay, makes sense. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see here. Can you build normal? Yeah, I can build here. It's cool. Okay, let's move on to the fourth country. The fourth country I think you should play is France. And if you played France in the third spot instead of US, then you can play the other one, play US now. But the thing is, after playing US, you will have you've been ally for once, and yeah, and this one's going to go quick because I've talked about it here. But the thing is, as France, you played it US, you know that you'll be more used to the democratic side of things, and as France, It's super hard because you need to defend three borders, four if you count the Spain one. So it's one here, one here, one here, and yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you can count this as one, but I don't, because this one is already defended. The other ones are not. You have to defend them by building forts on them. That's the only way of doing it. So you build forts on all of these sides. Not now in the early game. You have to build military factories first. And as France don't build civilians, you start off with 36, so that's good. When you build level 5 forts around on these sides, you will need to build more forts. And now comes the hard part. There are different ways of building forts, layers. There's good ones and there's okay ones and that kind of stuff. The best way of doing it, I feel like, is and as France always have at least one division in Paris, because otherwise the enemy may parachute it and then you'll instantly lose. Okay, but so that doesn't really matter. But okay, forts. You can build forts like this, a straight line against the border. That's good. That's the best way of doing it. But then there's the advanced way of doing it that you can do on borders, like, or you can do it. So let's say the border goes here instead, so like enemies down here. Then you can instead build the forts like this, like that, and the border, the border goes here. But why did I do this hole? Then the enemy, if they just have an offensive plan like here, they will push right, if you don't micromanage. And if they push, they will be able to push here, but they won't be able to push here. So the troops will go in here, and then you'll be able to go from both of these sides and encircle them and destroy them here. And these guys won't be able to help them, because they are stuck in offensive plans attacking these forts. So that's advanced tactics. You can just build straight lines if you don't want to do that, like this something. Yeah, but that's the basics of it. You can do that here on the border. I've done it on Belgium like this. It's okay. But the thing is, you don't want to do them too big. So if I do them all, if this would be one, it would be totally too big, because they will just storm through too many. And the good tactic is, for the places that you're going to have this tactic, you need the level 10 infrastructure, because you will need to move troops super quickly. But yeah, and as France, yeah, you need to worry about all the colonies. Send troops to them, focus on destroying this one. UK will destroy this one, and you will have to, if Spain join, mop up these quickly, send troops to this border, and this border push up here, push down here, push up here, push here. You need to destroy Spain really quickly. That's the point. You don't want Spain in at all. And France can be tough. One thing you can do is Turkey joins, you just push up through Syria. Naval invasion from here, yeah, that's good. That's what you should do. And then you could take down Bulgaria as well, because they are always joining Axis. Anything else to worry about as France? Yeah, Vietnam will be probably defended by India, so you don't have to worry about that as much. And these guys here will probably have your back as well. Not 100%, but maybe sometimes at least. So yeah, that's like the basic of France. They can be kind of tough, but if it's your fourth playthrough, I think you can you can do it. I mean, you got some experience by then, and you probably watched some YouTube videos. And my startup on France is not going through all of these advanced tactics. We're only going down here, going down here. But yeah, you should know that. So let's move on to the next one. For the fifth and last one, I would recommend you play a minor nation, that or Soviet, because Soviet, now you got so much experience and you can take on soloing. So if you're going Soviet, you can go in here. You're going to have to carry your whole team, and after 4 hour let's plays you should be able to do that. You see, you have these two, they won't help anything. Siang will join you at some point, but that will be late. Romania will join you probably. But yeah, that's it. You won't have any allies. You will have to solo your way through it. And how you do this is, in single player, you want this one. You have to go down positive heroism, social science. If you play multiplayer, you need the national unities. You go down here. And the stuff you need, the lessons of war. You rush down rehabilitated lessons of war. And for that you will need to declare a war goal, declare a war. But yeah, that's fine. You can play it slow, going down, do the common turn, do Southern Thrust, came straight, that kind of stuff. If you want to be slow, if you want to be quick, you can do here instead. This is slow as well, but yeah, it's a bit faster. The fastest is going down here, this left side. We don't have time for that. You need to do other stuff as well. So, but if you don't want to play Soviet, I understand. It's maybe not seems fun. You want to play a minor nation, yeah, that's cool. I would recommend choosing between the following: Sweden, Turkey, Brazil, or Argentina. They're basically the same. Brazil is a bit better. Or actually, because it's 1.3, if you don't want to play these guys, because Sweden, Turkey, Brazil, Argentina, because we have strategic reasons, you should play say, Australia or South Africa. Those two are the most, or India, India. One of these three. They've got new focus trees and they're super fun. But I don't think you should play them too early, because they are they're actually quite hard focus trees. So let's take a look at them. We can take a look at all three. Australia, we have, you should go fascist on all of them. Just go fascist. Here, Australia, they have weird, really hard. This is the goal. You want this one. For that, you will need to invest in victory. For that, you will need to be at war. And here, you will need 20% world tension. You will need to go down here. So that you need to go this, and then this. Other stuff to look out for. You will probably need to pick up this bland doctrine bonus. It's kind of good timing with this one and this one. So you want to pick up all of these ones. For that you need to these three. You need to do this one, and this one. And you also want to pick up this one. It's super good, and you can pick up that one. Okay, so that's good. You want to pick up this one, and you want to rush down to here. So, and this one is super good. So the first one you do is never another Gallipoli. No, the first one you do is here, 3 dockyards, and then you do the industry. That's a perfect timing for industry. The second one is always industry bonuses. Just for timing bonuses, you don't care. It's on the day it works out like that, the timing. Then you go down never now Gallipoli and abandon the Westminster system, and yeah, then you do other stuff basically. Let's see, India. You want to go down. You want to pick up here. I've not played these guys as much, but basically after that you want to go down here, get the Indian National Army, go down here, this part. It's kind of weird tree. You also want to pick up clamp down on corruption, that kind of stuff. I don't know this tree so good, so you have to explore it yourself. And South Africa. You want to abandon Westminster here, and you want to go down here, this one, and support this kind of stuff here. And you also want to rush down here as soon as possible. You gotta rush down here super fast. So when you can do this, right down here. And you also, other stuff to look out for is this one. This one is too far down. You can't do that as quickly. Yeah. So the startup usually is abandon Westminster into what do I usually do? Into these two after each other. Then you can't go further. So then you have to do something else here on the right. So then you should probably go down and pick up these two here, and maybe this one. How does that timing work? It's 4 and then a 5th one. So it's after. No, then it's 50% bonus for construction. No, for yeah, maybe you should do that. I'll check that later myself, how it works out, but so I know personally. But yeah, I would recommend going down this. If you can't go down on left, go down here. And you also need to pick up these land doctrines, but that can wait for the late game. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below. Tell me in the comments what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.